Yo, yo, yo. It's Marky Marks Tarot. What's going on? Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Poison Chalice. Hey, Virgo. What's up? Yo, what's up, Elizabeth? Yo, yo. What's going on? What is going on? Hey, Yoda. How you doing? You all right? You're just thinking about me? No wonder my ears are itching. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, the chowder was good. It was good. Me and my nephew cleaned it up. We had a good time yesterday. Doing awesome. That's good. Yeah, he was in. My nephew was in his glory when he was making that video. He's like, "Yo, I'm really gonna be on YouTube." I was like, "Yes, you're really gonna be on YouTube." He says, "Nothing great about it." Good shot. And he asked me today, "Did you post it?" I was like, "Yeah, I posted." He didn't want to come on. I didn't want to show his face on here anyway because of all this kid restrictions and all that type of stuff. Hey, Rana. He didn't want to come on live anyway. He's like a little shy. It's all right there. He had a good time. He likes talking smack to me and all that type of stuff. So he ate almost 2 bowls of chowder. We had garlic bread, all that stuff. So it was nice. He's my favorite nephew. He's the one I get along with the most. He's always hanging around here. We watch sports together and stuff. So that's nice. I love all my nephews. He's my favorite. I just finished taking care of them just now. I had to my sister and her husband went out to dinner and to this party type thing for the job. So I took care of them for the past 4 hours almost, or 3.5. Hey Marianne, how you doing? Hey Nicole, what's up? How you guys doing? What's up, Ninja? I've been hanging out with them for the past few hours. We had pizza tonight. So it was nice. We hung out, then they started playing all that Fortnite stuff. These damn kids. They've been working a lot. That's good. Gotta stay on that grind. Doing good, Ninja. All's good. All is good. What's up, AK? How you doing? Yeah, beef today. Yeah, that's good. Why not? Beef is good. Hey, I gotta. Yeah, Fortnite. They were up there screaming and shouting and carrying on. I'm like, hey, calm down. I'm alright. They start back talking me. I'm like, hey, you want me to come here and pull that damn plug? I watch them play that Fortnite stuff, but it doesn't faze me. I'm not a video game type of person anymore. I told those guys I played video games every day, all day when I was that age. So now it's like, I don't even care about video games. They ask me to play sometimes. I'm like, I don't want to play that stuff, man. I'll play the basketball game when he's in the mood, but he doesn't like to play the basketball game no more. Because when I beat him, he gets mad. When I beat him, he gets mad. And then when I go easy on him, he goes, oh, you're going easy on me. You're going easy on me. Come on. I want you to battle me. I want to be battled. And then when I beat him, then when I let him beat me and he knows it, he'll be like, all right, let's play something else. Then we'll play FIFA. And then he'll have a hard time beating me in that. And I don't even play those games that much. I'm not really a game guy. I don't even have a PlayStation here because I don't play those games no more. My thumbs have been mortalized by playing video games. I remember I used to play video games so much that my thumbs used to lock from pressing those damn buttons. Now they lock from damn work. So after a while, I get fed up playing games. I don't know how they do it, man. But now the games are so much better now because he's got like these guys got these headphones with the little mouthpiece and they could talk to their friends, all over the world and stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't even know that stuff was even exists. I wish I had that back then. You guys could talk to each other while we play. These kids got it made, man. What's up, Val? How you doing? Yeah, these guys got it, man. These kids got everything nowadays. They got all that PlayStation shit, all that. They got all that PlayStation stuff. They got everything, man. They got Xbox and PlayStation. Thanks for the donation, whoever that was. Thanks. Mike, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got everything, man. They got Xbox, they got the Wii, they got Nintendo Switch, and they got PlayStation. They got all four of them damn games. Because there's two of them, so but they hardly ever play anything else. They usually play PlayStation. One of them plays Xbox on a regular basis, the younger one. Those guys are forever. Those guys are forever like playing together, and they always play with their friends, and you can hear them making off like you hear banging and stuff. They're banging stuff. They get mad as hell. Like I was like, hey, cut that up. I was like, these damn people, but these kids, they got it all. When I was that age, these guys next door, my nephews, they're 11 and 12. When I was 11, 12, something like that, I'm trying to think what I had. I probably just got Nintendo, but I was playing Atari. I had Atari. I don't know if anybody, well, obviously people know Atari. I had Atari, then Sega Genesis came about. It was Sega Genesis and Nintendo. We used to play the duck hunt game with the gun. We used to play that stuff. I used to play Atari all the time and Coleco. I remember all the games I had them on. Hey Victoria, how you doing, sweetie? I used to have all those games because my brother, he's 10 years older than me, so he had everything anyway. I was just playing his stuff. Hey Heather, how you doing? Yeah, so I had all those games back then, and then whatever games I didn't have, my cousin had, and I would go to my cousin's house and play his game. I had Nintendo, and I had Atari, and he had Coleco. It was a games thing called Coleco too. And then the first CD game came out. It was 3DO. It was 3DO came out right after that, which was really cool. That was like a really good game system. I had them all, man. I wish I still had them because they're worth a lot of money. I wish I had never given them away. I had all that stuff. Now I could care less about playing games. My friend, my best friend, he has PlayStation and he always plays. And he's like 2 years. He's probably like 3 years. He's 3 years younger than me. And every time I go up his house, he's like, "Yeah, I've got this new game." I'm like, "I don't want to play this damn game." He goes, "Come on, man, play the game, man. Come on." I'm like, "Nah, I ain't playing that shit. I ain't got no time for that." Yeah, there you go, Marianne. I love Nintendo back in the day. Yeah, I was good at video games. I was good at it, but I mean, I didn't let it consume my life. I was more of a sports person. I would rather go outside and play basketball with my friends because where I lived, like right up the hill from me, this guy it was like a big this guy had like a big half basketball court, and we used to all go there like every damn day and play basketball. Like I used to play basketball every single day when I was young. If it wasn't basketball, it was soccer. Hey Mandy, how you doing? Reason why I'm wearing a green shirt because my team won again. Celtics rule the world. Tell you already. That's my team. We played. I just finished watching the game. They won again. I'm doing good, Mandy. Thanks. Yeah, the Grinch. I like the Grinch. I can't wait for Christmas cartoons. I like the Christmas cartoons. I like the Grinch and Frosty the Snowman. I like all those cartoons. Charlie Brown Christmas. You call me whatever you want, Ninja. Whatever you want to call me, I'm easy. I'm too tired to argue with you. Yeah, they beat up Denver tonight. They got them back from the other day, and they beat us. We got revenge tonight. Game came on ESPN. I'm watching the Lakers in Portland now. So it's good. It's like old times. Celtics and Lakers are the best teams. I've been watching basketball all my life, man, since I can remember. Hey, Christina, how you doing? All right. I don't even know what the heck I want to do tonight. What's debatable? Bulls rule? Yeah, they don't. Not right now. They did at one point. They did at one point, but not now. Celtics are the best team in the world. Period. We have the most wins, the most championships, the most everything. Greatest. I'm doing good. I used to go to school and argue with everybody when the Bulls were really good. All my friends changed. All my friends changed. They were like, Bulls winning now. I was like, yeah, whatever. We still got more championships. We're still the best. Hey, Diana, how you doing? Google it. Google the Boston Celtics. We're the greatest. And we're one of the best so far, too. We're one of the team. We're a second in the East. We're the best. Yeah, I don't watch college basketball. I can't do that. It's just boring to me. Yeah. I mean, I've watched. My dad used to watch basketball when I was really young. He used to come on TV. We used to watch it. My brother. Hey, Christine. And then my neighbor, his wife was Celtics, and the husband was Lakers, right? And they used to fight all the time. and they used to have one of those big ass 12-foot satellite dishes. And they used to catch the game, and they would call me and say, "Hey, Mark, come over here." Like, come on, I need somebody to go against me, go against my husband. And I was like probably 6 years old, and I was going over there watching games. I grew late, all that type of stuff. It was nice. I had a great time. Always remember that. Hey, Jen, how you doing? Yeah, Nicole, you can come over and check out Minnow Pond. That's where we all hang out around. It comes on about, let me see, 7 Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 8 o'clock my time, and 4 Pacific time. It comes on Minnow Pond Tarot. That's where we all hang out before we come here. You can check him out. He's a really good reader as well. He's a good friend and a good reader. You guys can go check him out. It's a lot of good readers that we all hang out with. I'm doing great, Jen. Yeah. Yeah, Chris is funny. Chris has got them dry jokes that make you laugh. You guys, I've been in his room for over a year now. We all come in here. Him and I are gonna do a collab one day when he's ready, when we have time to actually sit down and deal with it. That'll be my next mission. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I just gotta come on early because he doesn't like to come on late. So we're gonna have to compromise on time. Because he's 4 hours behind me. Hey, Divine fam, how you doing? I am tired. I've had a long ass day. Yep, I'll be doing a collab with Star Daughter soon too. I don't mind. I can do collabs with everybody. One thing about me, whenever somebody's ready, I'll do it. It's no big deal. I'm ready. I'm ready for action. To me, it don't make no difference. I'll collab with anybody. We'll do our thing, do what we have to do, cook, whatever. Me, I'm ready for action. To me, it's not a competition. It's a mission. You know, I'm not out to compete with nobody on here. It's not about that. I'm glad that people, I just don't want nobody compare me to nobody else or compare readers and shit like that because that's just not my thing. So I just like everybody to just be friends and be cool because everybody reads different. Everybody has different abilities, different gifts, different styles, different meanings of the cards, all that type of shit. So nobody's really alike. Everybody's different. And that's the best thing about being a reader is everybody's different. Yeah, Nicole, they're all on here. We post the links up many a times. The links are all in the we all do. Let me see. Yeah, it's like I said, it's got yeah, exactly. I agree. I think if you go to Star Lotus Tarot, she's got all the links on her page of all of us. Hey Tiff, how you doing? Well, it's all about who we like and who we resonate with at the end of the day. You know, there's a lot of readers out there that I'll go in their room and I'll be like, this is bullshit, you know, and I'll just leave and I'll be like, yep, that's not my type. we all have our, you know, to read it on our personal accounts. You know what I'm saying? We all have a list that's on the left that has the people that we subscribe to, you know? And some of us like people, some of us don't. It's like me. I don't really like all the astrologers on here. There's not too many astrologers that I like. There's a few I like, but not too many. Like I said, the people I have on my list, might be different from yours. You know? It's just that way. Like I used to watch Tyler a lot, but now I don't. Because he comes on different times and I never catch him. Like, because he's 4 hours behind me. So it's like, I hardly, when he comes on late, I'm already asleep. And like, I like Tyler, but I don't really watch him that much. I used to, but now I don't. Like I said, I go to Chris's channel because I'm a moderator. I watch Secret Tarot as much as I can. She's one of my favorites. And then I watch Cancer Moon. I watch Cancer Moon. I really like him. I like his energy. He's real. Like he's like blunt. He says it like it is. I really like Ant. Ant is Bud. He's really cool. Cancer Moon Tarot, I think it is. Yeah, he's good. I like him. I like Ramblin' Mike. Ramblin' Mike is like an old veteran type of guy. He's really good. He makes me laugh. Ramblin' Mike is one of my favorites. He's like one of the very first people I used to watch on YouTube. Star Lotus Tarot is another one that I love and watch. Her, like she explains things calm, and she's one of the older ones, like one of the veteran readers on here. A reader that a lot of people don't talk about is the Tarot Empress. Her name is Isabel, the Tarot Empress. She's really good, especially if you're already in a relationship or you're checking somebody. Like her readings really resonate with me a lot. Like when I was dating somebody, her readings were on point. Her name's the Tarot Empress. Her name's Isabel. She's really good. I like her a lot. Yeah, he is. He's good. I don't watch the damn Leo King. No thanks. Hey Virgo, what's up? I don't really watch H&G too much. I don't watch her that much. I've seen her a few times, but I don't really. She's different. Who else do I watch? I used to watch that girl Mana. The girl Mana. She was all right too, but then lately she's been different, so I don't really watch her too much anymore. Then is the astrologer that I like is Steve Judd. I don't know if anybody knows Steve Judd. He's been to Bermuda a few times. That's why I know him. He's pretty good. So I like that woman, Barbara. She's good. I can't remember who else I have on my thing. There's a few new readers that I've been watching, but I don't know. A lot of people are just boring. People don't have I like upbeat readers and readers who like put their all into it. If I'm bored watching somebody, I'm like, well, next. I'm not watching this shit. I like upbeat readers and people who actually like, read decent and put their time and effort in it, and they're all chippery and stuff. I don't like nobody that's gonna be like, well, you got this and you got that and that. And I don't like nobody who I don't like readers who like after they do their reading, they're like, bye. I'm like, okay then. I feel like they're doing it and they're rushing and they just like, see you later. Here's your reading, goodbye. Hey Mala, how you doing? I don't know. Everybody has their perspective on things and opinions. That's mine. But there's a lot of readers I used to watch that I don't watch no more because they're like I said when I first came on here, I explained a lot of people sound like a broken record. They have the same system, the same way, the same meanings, the same everything. They don't change. It's like the same shit over and over and over and over. It's like, really? You ain't got nothing else to say? So it's like, it's hard. It's hard to maintain a channel every day. Like, to do it every day and to say something different every day and to work on it every day, have different readings, different this, different that. It's a pain in the ass. I can't remember who else do I damn well. Oh, I watch Frankie now. Frankie makes me laugh. Leo's son Taro. That's my boy. Frankie makes me laugh. He's good. He likes talking a lot of shit. That's why I like him. He reminds me of me sometimes. Okay, who I got here? Oh, Anna. Anna Earth Loves Tarot. She's real good. Heart of Inspiration, Lisa. Rising Storm, obviously, is one of my favorites too. That's my girl. She makes me laugh. She's very good. She put up a lot. For those of you who don't know Rising Storm Tarot, go check her out. She just put a whole pile of readings up for everybody's sign. My buddy Butch Tarot. I like Michelle Knight. I don't know if you guys know Michelle Knight. She's an astrologer and she does tarot too. Michelle Knight's pretty good. I got Rich Loop here, but I don't really watch Rich no more. Rich Loop is good too, but I feel like he's kind of like, I don't want to diss him or anything like that because that's not what I'm trying to do. But I feel like Rich is kind of like the same thing I feel like he says the same thing over and over and over. Like at first, when you watch a reader like him, you kind of like, he's got pretty decent energy and he says things, but after a while, he kind of gets boring to me. He's like, he says the same shit over and over and over. Another all right, Heather, thanks for coming by. Hey KK, what's up? Hey Lonnie, how you doing? Elisa? I don't know her. I'm gonna have to check her out. You gotta let me know the link. Victoria. Another person I like, but I don't watch that too much anymore either, is Sal. Eat, Read, Love Tarot, Sal. He's really good too, but it's just like a lot of these people, they just sound the same all the time. It's like they have this, they do different things, but they just sound the same. Yeah, that's how I feel lately about people I used to watch. It's like it's like the same thing. Yeah, he's funny. Like they're all funny. They're all cool. They have their ways. But like, yeah, it's like they sound, to me, they just sound the same, man, every single day. It's like they have the same things to say. Like, I just don't like that. Like that's why you'll hear me say different things, because I try not to sound like a broken record either. I know it's hard, but it's like, what's the chances of getting the same cards over and over every day? That's not gonna happen. And if you do, try and change it up. Like try and say something different, because everything could be there. Every card you can use in a different meaning or a different way, or put it in a different perspective. I still watch all those people I just said. I still watch them every now and then, but not religiously. Like I watch a lot of new people now because the old guys, they're getting boring, And a lot of these people, the one thing I don't like about a lot of new readers, a lot of things I don't like about new readers lately is like there's a lot of readers who came out the exact same time as me, and they got like all these subscribers, all these likes, all these things, and they got half the videos and half the people watching them on a live. And how the hell you get all that shit? Obviously, you're buying it. So if you're buying subscribers and you're buying views and buying this and buying that, to me, it defeats the purpose of being a reader. And you're not really showing your true self. Because if you got to buy your way up the ranks, and to me, you're a fraud. And there's a few people that I've seen lately that's been doing that, and it pisses me off to know that you can't. If you're not going to earn your way up, then what's the sense of buying your way up? That's my opinion, anyway. Some people do it, some people don't. But I just can't do it, man. I just can't do it. I can't fucking well buy subscribers, yo. That's just not right. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Yeah, Victoria, I agree. Yeah. There's a lot of readers who support other readers and shout out other readers and stuff like that. It's nice. It's good to see. Like I said, a lot of people earn their stuff, earn their way up, but a lot of these new readers, people that's come inside this room, and all of a sudden you got all these subscribers. I'm like, come on, man. You didn't get all of this overnight, bro. Or whoever. Shit makes me laugh, man. Like, don't you know that people are gonna know that shit doesn't add up? Come on, man. It makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh. I can say it because I don't do it. And I never will, because that's not my style. That's not my thing. And plus, this shit don't mean like that to me like it means to them. But I just don't like. No. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm not talking about him. I don't give a shit about him anyway. But I'm talking about somebody. Actually, another. There's like it's him and two other people that I knew. And it's like we all came out pretty much the same time. And they're like way ahead, like in subscribers in the thousands now. And I'm like, you really want me to? You really think you really want me to believe that you have the subscribers, bro? Oh man, that's why I wish I would have never known that. Sometimes I wish I would have never knew. It's like, what the hell is going on here? And the thing is people actually, what makes me laugh is people, and the people who buy subscribers, right? They actually act like they're doing something that's okay. And they're sitting there, right? And they're like, yeah, look at me. Like, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I'm got this and I'm got that. Like, really? Are you really like gloating over you buying subscribers? You really think we guys don't know that? Oh man. You know what makes me laugh the most? You know what makes me laugh the most, right? You know what makes me laugh the most is like if you're buying subscribers, right? And you post a video up Aquarius video, right? Where you put, you're posting the sign videos up, and you look at the comments, and there's only 2 comments there. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Right? That tells you that the subscribers are bullshit. It's bullshit. So why gloat about it? Just keep your mouth shut. It just makes me laugh. Like you really think everybody's stupid? Like, come on now. It just makes me laugh, man. It just makes me laugh. Because I watch everybody's Aquarius video. That's why, LFS. Duh. Because I will go watch, even if I'll just click on other, like I'm Virgo moon, so I'll click on the Virgo one, and I'll look at the reading, I'll look at the stuff, and I'll be like, really? You got all these, you got thousands, you got a couple thousand subscribers, but where the hell is all your comments? I wonder if you can buy comments, because that's what you gotta start buying now. Oh man, it's just hilarious. I think it's funny, man. I mean, to each their own. If that's what they want to do to build up their self-confidence, and that's up to you. That's up to you. You want to build up your self-confidence by buying your way through life. You go right ahead. I have no idea how much it is. You'd have to ask them. But me, I never knew you can buy subscribers and buy views. You can buy views. Apparently you can buy likes and all these things. And I'm like, what? I was like, wow, okay. Well, now it makes sense. But some people, like, they suck. I mean, they really suck. And I don't hear nobody talking about them, and you got all these subscribers. Like, are you really serious right now? Yep. You can even buy boobies. You can buy anything. You can buy anything. It's sad. It's very sad. That's why Marky don't play that game. And the thing is, it's like, that's true too. I mean, if you go look at my channel, you look at my channel, right? You look at my videos. I have 650 something subscribers, right? And I have an average of 300 views per video, right? So that's half my subscribers watching my videos. You see what I'm saying? So that makes sense. Now, if you got 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers and you only got 100 and something views, and what does that tell you? This person says, dude, what is up with those stairs leading up to some of the steps? Has some serious shadow on them. It's the boogeyman. That's who it is. It's the boogeyman in my stairs. Maybe they're watching you. Has some serious shadow on them. Are you reading what you wrote? Have serious shadow on them. What is that supposed to mean? They have shadow on them. Maybe it's because, like, the light is it's nighttime light, and it's like, it's got shadow there. Now you're just gonna come in the room and just say some random dumb shit. Hi, how you doing, Marky Mark? No, hi, Marky Mark. Dude, where's my car? Is it on your steps? Fucking idiot. Dude, go get an escalator so you can watch the stairs go up and go down. If you're infatuated with stairs, go watch an escalator. Okay? Go to the mall, get a life. Hey, moms, how you doing? Probably he was studying. He was trying to say something, I guess. Those stairs lead to heaven, if you wanted to know. It'll be heaven for your girl if she went up those steps. That's your answer. Maybe the pendulum is on the stairs. Now, I don't use pendulums. I have a pendulum, but I don't really use it. The stairs lead to my bedroom, which I want to go and sleep. I know, moms. I like to be teased. You know that, right? All right. Being that I came on here, I was just going to come on here and chit chat. Hey, Lisa. Oh, you made it. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Love you too, moms. Lisa, again, you rent a car? All right. Give you a tour? I can't pick up this computer and give you a tour. Oh, you want me to do signs and stuff, huh? Oh, yeah? Look at you. Do air sign group first, Mark. Mm-hmm. And what exactly do you want me to do? I could do a collective. I could do a pick a card. I could do. Oh, you wanted me to do elements? All right, I'll do the elements then. How about that? Meanwhile, 43 minutes later. Oh, Jesus, help me. All right. I'll do the elements if you want. I'll do it. Why not? I'll do it and then I'll go sleep. Oh, after that collective. See that? You must think I'm going to be around here all damn night. You see this? You see this type of... oh, and a pick a card too. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. All right, manager. All right, manager. You asked me like 15 minutes ago. I am tired. I am very tired. But I may look tired, but not tired enough to go sleep. Well, it's midnight here. Where you all live, I'm ahead of you all, except for Victoria. Yeah, I know. I need to go actually, I got a paper right here. Let me get this paper real quick so I can write this down. I still got that on there from like ages ago. All right, air signs first, obviously, because I'm an Aquarius, so air always goes first. I'll do water second, fire, and earth. Air, water, fire, earth. All right. Oh, it's 12:14 here because I'm already in the next day. Okay. Look, you already got on air signs. I ain't on nothing. Look, see what I'm saying? Pressure's on. You see what I mean, Lisa? I'm been here for 45 minutes, right? And now they want to read. See, now they want me to do readings. You know? The headline was Saturday night chat and messages. Now we went from that to doing elements. And what are we gonna do? And what subject are we going to do? Being that everybody wants to tell, being that you guys want to tell me what to do now. What elements? What do you want me to do? You see what I'm saying, Lisa? I gotta give them what they want. Actually, that's a good idea, Christina. I'll take your. This is for tomorrow, Saturday. What's tomorrow's date? Oh, how can I forget? How can I forget? Tomorrow is December. Actually, today is December 7th. How could I forget? It's a special day for me. People realize the title, some of them, but they'll change it. See, they want me to change the title. December 7th is Larry Bird's birthday, and it's also somebody's birthday that I knew. I just wish I can be her birthday gift, but she don't want it. You want it? Come get it. Anyway. All right, air signs for tomorrow, December 7th. Let's see what we got for you guys. December 7th. Yes, Lisa. Yes, Ninja. Why is everybody shouting my name? Go, shawty. It's your birthday. All right, air signs for tomorrow, December 7th. Let's see what we got for you. One. Oh boy. All right, air signs. Looks like we got some good news, at least for once. Tomorrow, for December 7th, air signs, what we got for you is you might be celebrating with somebody. You might be resolving problems. You might be coming to a conclusion of a problem, or you might be getting some type of result that you want. If you're looking for results, you're going to get these results tomorrow. If you're inspired by the arts, or if you like pictures, or you like, coloring books, or you like artwork, or you like to paint a picture in your mind or something like that, I feel like you're going to be doing that. I feel like you're also going to compromise with your friendships amongst women and amongst people around you. I feel like you're going to get some good news tomorrow about a project that it was difficulty in. I feel like you're going to have good news about a project that you had difficulty launching and difficulty getting forward and doing things with. I also feel like you are worried and concerned about certain things. Like, really? All right. So I feel like your desires are going to be realized tomorrow and things are going to get better. I feel like you recognize your abilities and you recognize what you have to do. You just got to put in a little bit more effort tomorrow to get these things done. Don't be worried. Don't be concerned too much about what's going to happen. Just take it day by day. Tomorrow, just know that it's a day you can get things done. All right. If this is a love situation, I would say that you're going to get contact from somebody tomorrow, but it might not be the contact that you really want. Even though you're going to get good news, you're still going to be worried about this news, or you're going to feel like, it's still difficult for you to be in the situation with this person. All right. So for those of you in a love situation, like I said, you could be getting good news. You could be going out partying with somebody. You could be going out with your friends, and the person that you're interested in, you might see them out while you're out. Or if you're going out with somebody tomorrow on a date, I still feel like after you finish, you still might feel like you still got to change certain ways or change certain things around you. All right. If this is work, I would say that tomorrow looks good for work. Just know that the situations that are arising at work could be could be a good thing or could be a bad thing. Take the good with the bad with the good. Just remember that not everything can always be 100% all the time. And tomorrow is a day where it starts off really good and then it ends off like, I was so worried. I was so doubtful. I was so this. I was so that. So I feel like if you're working with two other people, if the job you work at, you're working with women, and I feel like you're gonna have a good day at work, working with your women friends or working with your women colleagues or your woman boss. And I feel like everything's gonna go your way. You're gonna get recognition at work. You might get promoted. You might get word of a promotion. I feel like your expectations and your desires will be realized at work once you get this gain and once you get this good news. I feel like you're going to feel triumphant tomorrow. So tomorrow looks good for you air signs. Things are looking up. Just know that there's always going to be difficult situations. There's always going to be difficulty in and around you. Just know that try not to worry too much, and change comes with a day. Change is inevitable. Change will happen. So embrace change. If it's change for the better, obviously, and if it's change for the good, for the worst, then obviously you know that you have to make a better decision, or you gotta take it as a lesson learned. All right, air signs. All right, so air signs are done. I'm on water next. So it's air, water, fire, earth. So water signs next. You're welcome, Oda. All right, water signs for tomorrow, December 7th. Hey, Anthony, it was good, man. It was good all around. Should have a good day. Agua. Agua signs. You know agua? Speaking of agua, let me have some agua right now. There you go. I knew I had to do something. All right, water signs for tomorrow, December 7th. What we got for you? 1, 2, 3. It's no good. No good. All right, water signs. I feel like tomorrow's going to be a day where you've made a mistake. People could have told you something but didn't mean it, and somebody could have told you. People are going to tell you things tomorrow that you found out from the past. People are going to be someone who lied to you. These lies are going to come to the surface over tomorrow. I feel like you're going to feel different after this. You're going to feel like you want to say something. You're going to feel like it's a loss and you don't want to make this mistake again. You could be losing a valued friendship, or you could have already lost this friendship that you valued because of a money situation, or because this person was just a threat to your safety, or this person was just bad faith for you, someone that you no longer need to deal with. Also, this person is somebody who you could have been married to and didn't have no real love with. Somebody that could have been in a partnership with you, but it wasn't. It was always incomplete. Hey, Vicky, how are you? I feel like you have friendships with no real meaning. I feel like you're cleaning house tomorrow, and you've been doing this for a while. I think since the beginning of December, water signs and a lot of people, not only water signs, but people in general, are like looking at their phone log, deleting people they no longer talk to, going on their social media accounts, and getting rid of people that they no longer want, no longer need. They don't want this person. You don't want this person to be no longer looking at your stuff, looking at your social media, looking at your like you're unfriending people, you're unfollowing people, and you're pressing the delete button tomorrow on a lot of things. Water signs, I feel like also this person is somebody you're tired of making mistakes with. This could be multiple people. I'm getting water signs and earth signs. Those are the two signs that I'm getting for you, water. I feel like you're leaving everything in the past and you're leaving it there and you're moving on. You'll see something real quick. Yeah, you're definitely moving on. I feel like some of you are looking at an earth sign that you're interested in at work, or somebody that you're interested in that you want to be with. Hey, Juliana, how you doing? So water signs, I would say focus on the future. Focus on finding people that are in your energy in a good way. Eliminate the past. Put that shit in a box. FedEx it to some other place in the world where nobody has to worry about it. Or you ain't got to worry about it no more. Water signs, I would say you're doing the best thing that you can possibly do, because getting rid of all these bad energies and bad people is the best thing that you can do. It's my advice to everybody every day, not just for tomorrow, but every day. I tell people, if people no longer serve you and people are in your energy that you don't want, then it's good for you to get rid of them. Because having these people around, it's like having an old pair of shoes that you've worn for like 10 years and you need to get rid of them because it started to got holes in them and shit like that. You know, I just feel tomorrow you're going to be reflecting on the things that you've done. Tomorrow is a day for you water signs that you reflect on things in general, things at work, things at love, things in love, all those things. You're going to focus on all of them, because if this is a love situation, then you're not going back to this person no more. I don't see that happen. If this is a work situation, you're not happy at work because people at work are pissing you off, and you're the one doing everything, and the people around you aren't pulling their weight, so they're making you feel emotionally unstable, and you're thinking about these things too much, about how things were and how things are gonna be. You know, the less you worry, the better it is for you at the end of the day, water signs. So tomorrow, I would say there's no need to keep focusing on what coulda, shoulda, and woulda been. Focus on what you got to do for the rest of the month, and tomorrow should be a day of no longer reflecting on the things from the past. All right, water signs. Tomorrow, do you get rid of a lot of shit? I just see a lot of you getting a box that you have stuff in, or putting things in a box and putting it in the trash. All right, I see you guys with them big black trash bags and putting things in. Getting rid of all these things around you and getting rid of all the things that you don't need. Hey, Vaughn, how you doing? All right, so fire signs, you're up for tomorrow. Fire, fire. We don't need no water. All right, fire signs: Aries, Leo, and Sag. Fire signs for tomorrow, December 7th. Fire signs for tomorrow, for December 7th. 1, 2, and 3. See, Vicky, I knew I saw somebody doing it. I've been doing that all week. I've been getting rid of so much trash that I don't need. It's a blessing, actually, to see less things around me. I've been cleaning the house. All right. Fire signs. What I'm getting is, don't be ignorant. Don't be selfish. Accept that there is people out there helping you. Accept that you can make things happen. Don't be so shallow. If you have psychic abilities, accept the superficial knowledge. Take it in. There is a God. If you believe that, then God will help you. If you believe that your ancestors are around you, if you believe spirits around you, if you believe that your past loved ones help you, then keep believing that. And that way, you can move on and you can make sure life is going to get better for you, if that's what you want. Could be a woman in spirit helping you. I also feel like fire signs, you could be closed off to certain things about moving forward. For those of you dealing with an air sign, I feel like this person's rushing in and trying to be with you in a good way. This person could be a little younger than you, or this person could be the same age but act young. This person's like trying to be your hero or trying to do some type of heroic actions towards you. This person also is like, they're going in and they want to get in one time. They're brave. And you like these brave people. You like these people who are brave, and you like these guys who come towards you and tell you what they want when you want it. This person could be rushing into you, and you're going to be like, you know what? I like this guy, or I like this person. I like the way they came in, showed me some love, showed me some this, showed me some that. All right? Hey, Nora, how you doing? For those fire signs dealing with the earth sign, this person's mature, responsible, reliable. This person has patience and perseverance. This person also, when you ask this person something, fire signs, when you fire signs ask an earth sign person around you if they can do you a favor or they can do something for you, you know this person is dependable. This person's somebody who you can always depend on. This person's been very patient with you. And a lot of you fire signs, we got to be patient with you, because when you start erupting, you got to put the lid on your top. All right? For you fire signs who know this earth sign, this person also could have a young energy, or could be younger than you, or could be just a person that you can always call upon when you need something. This person also works hard, or could have a job where they work hard, you know, and you know this person works hard and could be working with you. Fire signs, if this is a love situation, this is somebody who you really want. They could have two faces. They could have two personalities. They could have differences of opinion, or they can be just somebody that you see in a different light, and you want this person because they're not only this way, they're that way as well. So this person makes you feel like you can depend on them more than anything. But the thing is this person could be looking at you as you're selfish, because sometimes you fire signs, you can be very selfish in your own mind. You think that it's your way or no way, and you know, and the person doesn't know. I did air signs first, Nor. Air was first, and I'm on fire now. Also, what I'm seeing is fire signs. I feel like you might be trying to hide your feelings from this person, or you're trying to feel your way through this person, or you could be looking at this person as they're selfish and you're the mature one. But pretty much what I'm seeing here overall is this person that you're dealing with, fire signs, they look at you as sometimes being selfish because they know that it's your way or no way. And you're very persistent when it comes to your ideas and your thoughts. You want shit done your way, and that's it. Hey, LaShonda, what's up, fam? So fire signs, I would say the person that you're dealing with is somebody you can depend on. So I don't think you should be really selfish at all. And I feel like you should already talk to this person, or when you talk to people in general, fire signs, try not to come across like that. And you're probably gonna say, well, Mark, that ain't happened. Well, then you can stay in the rut that you live and don't bother me. Because I know a lot of fire signs, and this is the energy that I'm getting here, that you guys go into the unknown. You like unknown shit. You like to be the person that's mysterious. And you like to tell people your business sometimes, and then sometimes you don't. It's like one day you say something, one day other. So you got to start remembering your lies, or you got to start remembering that you're about to lie, but you don't. So the best thing to do is be straight up, be upfront, and tell this person the truth from the beginning. Because if this is a potential person that could be a good friend to you, you're better off telling the truth now, and then lie, and before you lie and let it hit you in your ass on the way up. You got me? Hey Daisy, how you doing? So fire signs tomorrow, be straight up. All right? Straight up now, tell me, is it really done? All right, earth signs, last but not least. Elizabeth, sometimes you might come across to somebody, right, as too good to be true sometimes. Sometimes people would say, you know what, Elizabeth told me this, but I don't know, I don't really believe it. You could be telling the truth, but I'm saying the person might perceive you as a liar, or might think you're lying. So maybe people around you, or around these fire signs, they want to test your sincerity, like I always say in here. People like to test people's sincerity to see if they really are telling the truth. So and I know how that is, because the fire signs that I know, they say things, and then people are like, hey Mark, did you hear what that person said? You know, do you really believe him? I'm like, oh well, I don't know. Oh, time will tell. You know, sometimes not just fire signs, but people come off as over exaggerating, but really they're not. You know, some things are hard to believe for some people. Oh well, nothing do it to me. I deal with fire signs every day. They don't bother me. See that? There you go, Elizabeth. Play with fire, you got burnt. I know Poison Chalice. Sometimes they all hating on them fire signs, but you know what? People hate on people, period. Haters are inevitable. All right, earth signs for tomorrow. Earth signs for tomorrow, December 7th. What do we have for you guys? 1, 2, and 3. Shonda says, spank them cards. No, K, I'm doing regular readings right now. All right, so earth signs. Earth signs, you show up in the reading here. And I feel like you are in suspense and you're suspicious about somebody right now, earth signs. Sometimes I feel like you get pissed off when people neglect their responsibilities. There could be somebody around you that's neglecting their responsibilities as far as you or your kids or your work or in general. All right? You could fear failure tomorrow. You could fear things coming up. And I think I said this to you guys yesterday or something like that, or I said it to somebody. The last time I read for earth signs, I said that you can almost see shit coming before it comes. And I feel like this is happening again. It's almost like you don't trust this person. Hey, SR, how you doing? So earth signs, I would say stay suspicious. You're going to be in suspense because of that. You know that the people around you or some people around you or some person around you is giving you false like, you know, they're false around you, period. It's not true, it's damn false. And you know it's false because you know how this person is. This person could be ignorant. This person only sees their way and no way. This person is also can't accept the way you are because you're at the point in your life where you've had enough. You said what you had to say. You've done what you had to do. And now you want to either offer this person gratification or offer this person what they really want. If they want to get away from you, you're ready to give them their papers and get the hell out. Or you're ready to give them their walking papers to leave home, to leave the job, to leave your life. Hey, Araceli, how you doing? So earth signs, if this is especially to do with money, and it's a money situation or a work situation, I see that you're had enough. This person's caused you pain, caused you sorrow, and you're ready to move on. You're ready to get out there and do something that you normally wouldn't do. What I'm getting here is there's a man around you also with brown hair or dark hair. He could have a beard, he could not. He could always wear like buttoned up shirts. I don't know why the hell I'm getting this, but I'm seeing a guy with button up shirts around you. Like he always has he don't have a shirt like me, like t-shirt, he wears button up shirts. And this guy is like, he's generous and he could be offering something to you tomorrow. He could be offering you to share his wealth or to share things as far as material gain. This person could be at work, could be your boss, could be somebody that shows their gratification towards you and their generosity. I feel like this is a boss. This person can also be wearing a tie and like I said, a button-up shirt. This person might be like somebody that you're waiting for something from. Like you could be waiting for something from this guy. Is what I meant to say. Just know that you have to have some understanding when you deal with this person. Don't have lack of understanding. Just understand that this person means well. Take it or leave it. That's what your overall energy is for tomorrow, earth signs. Take it or leave it. It's either you take it, deal with it, and move forward, or you leave it and just move forward knowing that you did everything you could for this person. You showed them gratification. You showed them that you were always there for them. You showed them that you were the better person. And if that's the case, then you know that you did the right thing and you can move on knowing that your conscience is clean. So earth signs tomorrow, overall energy is move forward and don't worry about whether or not who is doing their part or not. As long as you did yours and your conscience is clean and you were the one that was doing everything, and now you can do everything for somebody else that will give you the gratification and give you gifts, material gain, and give you what you want. You see what I'm saying? And if this person does give you anything, show your gratification, for crying out loud. You know, you can only do so much. You know, some earth signs, I would say some earth signs are very happy when they receive gifts. They should, but sometimes they say thank you, but they don't really show that they're thankful. You see what I'm saying? So I would say actions speak louder than words for you tomorrow. All right, earth signs? Action speaks louder than words. So instead of saying thank you, why don't you show them, or really show them how you feel? All right? So that's what I got for you guys for tomorrow, earth signs, all right? And there you go. That's a wrap. That's all, folks. You want to give him some? Ooh-wee. You give him some. You go, girl. Hey, Linda. No, I just finished doing all the elements. Air. I did air, water, fire, earth. Yeah, don't show him that bouquet yet. Don't show him all that. And don't be doing nothing. Don't be getting yourself caught up. Don't be putting a camera in your back pocket to see if he looks at you. I know how you burglars are. You have that spy cam in the background. See this? Look at my so-called manager. Look. Can you see this? Look. He ain't ready? All right, well, you better find somebody that is ready. Why don't you take a slow on him? Look at this. Now collective or pick a card. Oh, yeah? Really? See these demanding women in my room? Got some nerve. See that? Look, collective. Pick a cards. I swear, boy. Got some shit. We tell Marky what to do and you do it and shut up, Mark. All right, no problem. Whatever you guys want, no problem. Whatever you want. See, now she says, look, I asked nicely. Right. You see the reading I just did? Right? I said action speaks louder than words. Didn't mean for you. Look, and now Ninja says, look, but you still do it, Marky. Of course, because if I don't do it, right, you know what's gonna happen? You're a meanie, Mark. You're a meanie, Mark. I hate you, Marky. I can't believe you disrespected me, Marky. You could have just did it. Oh, cool, Linda. First person to say I'm mean will be Ninja. Right? And the second person will probably be Elizabeth. And then the Shauna will say spank them cards. Then I have some nice people saying, please, Marky. And before I get started, some people would say, look, collective. See, look, Raina's already got collective there. So much for doing a pick of cards. Collective first. See that? See what I'm got to deal with? Oh no Knicks fans in here. No New York teams. All Boston only. Celtics for life. Look, see that? I only support the best. All right, collective for tomorrow, December 7th. What do we got for the collective? Everybody in the room and everybody that watches for tomorrow, December 7th. And look, Daisy says, you're not mean. You're just a little cranky. Wow. Thanks, Daisy. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'd rather be cranky than mean. Thanks, Daisy. I like people who tell me the truth. That's good. Thanks. All right, collective for tomorrow, December 7th. 1, 2, 3. The Knicks suck. All right. Things I gotta put up with. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see these things. Okay, Mark, focus. Actually, let me take a drink of water. All right, collective, I got some good news and some bad news. Which one you want first? Never mind, I'm gonna tell you anyway. All right, collective, you might be getting an invite to a Christmas party or something like that, but you might not want to go. I feel like you rather get it from somebody that you are in love with or you want to be with. This could be somebody who you have deep feelings for, but you're waiting to get an invite. You want to be somebody who gets invited tomorrow to a party, but you're not too sure about it. You might get invited to a party tomorrow by somebody, but I feel like you're not sure if you really want to go with this person because you don't want to be let down. Or maybe this person offered you to go somewhere and it's somebody you trust and somebody you want to be with. But I feel like if you do go, you know that you might not get exactly what you want. Or this person might be just inviting you just to be in your energy or just flaunt you around. And these cards remind me of a person who used to say to me, the only reason why they wanted to be around me is so I can make them look good. And I feel like this is the situation tomorrow. If you feel like you're being invited to a party or invited somewhere and the person just wants to be with you because you look good, then I feel like this might be happening. All right? That's one scenario for the collective. Another thing, if this is a work situation, I feel like you could be getting a promotion. You could be invited to get a promotion, or somebody has some type of attraction towards you at work. This is somebody that's already your friend and you want to be more romantic with this person. Or I feel like you have a friend that you want to be romantic with, but you're just testing their sincerity because you don't want to get hurt again. And I feel like if you've been married and you have a divorce and you want to renew or you want to get another friendship going or another relationship going, I feel like you're still worried about your past and you're still reflecting on your past marriage or your past relationships. In general, overall, collective, I would say that an opportunity may soon arise for you. It's up to you whether or not you approach it and take it. I feel like if you advance towards this opportunity, I feel like it could be almost perfect. I feel like it's a beginning of something good. Just know that put your all into it, and just know that even though you might get this opportunity, it still might not be as much as you want. You got me? It still might not be the opportunity that gives you 100%. It could be an opportunity where you get 80% and not 100. All right? So collective, these are the scenarios that I see. These are the things that I see. It's up to you whether or not this is happening. It's up to you whether or not you want to take this opportunity. I feel like it's an opportunity that you know that the opportunity might come from somebody you already know, but you're going to be doubting this opportunity to a certain extent. Okay? I feel like you're going to doubt this opportunity to a certain extent. I feel like you might take it, but you might have to sacrifice a bit to get it. All right, collective? That's what I got for you for tomorrow, December 7th. Hey, Charlene, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing great, thanks. The charter was good. Oh, wow. Fam, come on now. Fam, tell me how it is. Yeah, it was yummy. It was really good. My clam chowder is the bomb. I put the recipe up in the comments. I even forgot to do it, but I put the recipe up there where you can just watch it and see the recipe. But some people, actually a Virgo, wanted me to do that for it because, you know, some Virgos, they're like, you know, I got to deal with Virgos, man. You know, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. Me and my nephew sat right here at this table and ate it. We had some garlic bread that was decent. Now I can go buy that same brand of garlic bread again. And that's it. That'd be good. I'm looking forward to making some again. What's wrong, Linda? What you talking about, Mark? Why do you not see me? I said hello to you earlier. What's going on? What's up, Linda? What's going on? I said hello to Linda. I just spoke to her about the Knicks. What's up? I'm focusing on my my readings here, Linda. What's going on? All right, I'm going to do a pick a card 1, 2, and 3 for tomorrow. I'm going to do a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for tomorrow. I say hi to every single person that comes in this room. Am I lying or am I not? I say hello to every single person. So I don't know why you're saying I didn't see you. I just spoke to you. You pick 4. Well, card 4 is me. Duh. Thank you, Julianne. I try to speak to everybody. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. That's why I don't know. Maybe Linda can't hear me. I don't know. But I did say hi to her and I spoke to her. I speak to everybody. Always. I even speak to the trolls. Like that troll that came in just now talking about my steps. I even spoke to him. All right, pick a card 1, 2, or 3. Pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for tomorrow, December 7th. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Well, whatever card you pick is all good. Even the bottom card is good. So I guess you guys wanted this pick a card for a reason. See, because you all wanted to have something good today. See? I know you guys. Some of you, I feel, You guys can see shit coming before it gets. So you talking about I'm the damn psychic. You guys are the damn psychic. See what I'm saying? You ready want me to do this pick a card? I honestly, sometimes I really wonder, right? I guess this must be, you know what? Sometimes I think that people really strive on attention, you know? It's like, I'm the type of person, I hate attention, right? I don't like attention at all. And some people would say, oh, bleh. I don't. I don't ask for attention. I don't like attention. And I can't stand attention. And if you want my attention 24/7, you got the wrong guy. You got me? I just want to leave that note out there to everybody. And when people text me during a live, it pisses me off, to be honest. Especially if you're doing it all goddamn day. Luck I go. All right. Card number one. For those of you who pick card number one, you got the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're being brave. You're straightforward. You're straight to the point. You could be dealing with a young air sign or a person who is perceiving into the unknown or going into an unknown, knowing what they want to do, don't know what they do. I feel like you might be guiding this person. I feel like you could be guiding this person tomorrow into a better place. I feel like they might be coming to you and saying, what should I do? How should I do it? Right? And you're going to be like, okay, this is what you got to do. A, B, and C. Right? So tomorrow, if you're dealing with an air sign and they're younger than you, I feel like you might be telling them, look, calm your ass down. We have to do it this way, that way, and the other way. So somebody might be coming to you, card number one, and asking you whether or not they should be doing this. Or this could be card number one. This could be somebody who has their eye on you or spying on you, and you might catch them spying on you, or you just might feel like this person's spying on you and looking at you on through social media, where they could be liking your pictures every time you put up something, every time you put up a pic or a saying or whatever. They might be liking your shit first. It's like almost like the person's waiting for you to do something so they could, oh yeah, they're immature, yeah, because they're younger, and they just do whatever they want. All right, so that's card number one. Card number two, I feel like this is you making wise investments, making wise choices. You could be a boss, you could be a business owner, or you could be somebody who is intelligent in your field. You could have a business acumen going on, like you could be really good at mathematics. People look at you as a loyal friend. People rely on you. If you're in a marriage, people could look at you as the one being the better partner, the one who's the more reliable partner, the person who brings home the bread, the moolah, and the person who has the better job. And I feel like your significant other is looking at you like, you know what, card number two, you're the bomb. I'm glad to have you in my life. Or if this is somebody in general, they could be praising you and telling you, thank God that you have a good job. Thank God you're intelligent. And thank God that, you're like Mark. All right, card number two. Card number three, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, somebody who tempts you to somebody who is patient, somebody who's trying to bring together you and that person. I feel like you're trying to look for compatibility with this person. I feel like you're trying to make adjustments to be with this person or to be in this situation with somebody. I feel like you're trying to manage what you're doing in life and what you're doing tomorrow. So card number 3, I feel you could be bringing together a situation between you and somebody tomorrow. Tomorrow you could be getting together with a friend or getting together with somebody that you like. You could be going out on a date and things could be successful for you tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a really good day for you, card number 3. Just be patient. Try to bring harmony in your life and try to feel good before you bash the situation. Try to feel good about it. Go into tomorrow being positive and you'll probably get a positive outcome. All right, card number 3. Positivity breeds positivity. Negativity breeds negativity. You got me? So that's pick a cat. And card number 1 was Knight of Swords. Card number 2 was King of Pentacles. And card number 3 was Temperance. And they were all upright. So they were all good. All good cards. All about how you take it and how you deal. All right? You're welcome. City asked Chaparrito, what the Mighty Mouse? You've been watching too much cartoon, Joe. You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem. Whatever you want. Get out of here. I want to listen to you talking about nuggets around here, you fool. What a weirdo. Sure, some people have no life. It's not their fault. You're welcome, Christine. Be positive. Yes, I agree. I try to be positive every day, to be honest. Every single day I try to be positive, even though people around me aggravate the hell out of me. And like I just said, I just don't like attention from a lot of people. I'm not the type of person that loves attention. And I would suggest people to, if you're not, like, you know how people say, if you're not getting, actually, let me shut up. That'd be the best thing. Actually, let me shut up. I think I better shut up now. Anyway, what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Yeah, I think I better just pass on what I was just about to say. Because the press is not here. And I know if they watch, they'll be like, Marky's talking about me. Or they'll probably think I am. My sister been put up her tree. My sister's tree has been up for a week already, decorated and ready to go. My mom, I got my mom a tree. My sister paid for it and I delivered it. I gave it to my mom, what's today? Friday? I gave it to my mom on Wednesday, I think. So she's going to put it up. She says she's going to put it up tomorrow. I'm going to go down the house and help them. Because we got to put it up tomorrow. And I got to put up, my dad and I put up Christmas lights at his house. Like, you know, the Christmas tree lights. we put it up around. We have a tradition here in Bermuda, like we put it around we decorate our houses with it too. I know a lot of people do it, but we decorate our house with lights and stuff around our roofs, like the border of the house around. My dad wants me to do that. So I'm gonna go to my mom and dad's house tomorrow. I'm gonna take the ladder, and he's gonna pass me the lights, and we have like these little hooks, so we hook them around the lights around the whole house. So I gotta hook it all up for him tomorrow. Fix up the house for him. He's getting too old to do it, so I'll be down there tomorrow dealing with his Libra ass. My dad's such a pain. He'll be trying to tell me what to do tomorrow. Hey, but you do it like this, put it this way, that way. And I'll be looking, I wouldn't even pay him no mind. I'll be doing it my way and just be like, yeah, dad, yep, right. Just like today when I went down the house. I went down there today. He's like, oh, what are you doing here? I thought you were working. I said, I am working. I'm here on my lunch break. Oh, what you got in the bag? I said, I bought some fish for mom. Oh, what you buy for me? I said, well, there's fish in here, but you don't want none. And he goes, oh, all right, all right. Hey, Scorpio, how you doing? I used to be like that days, but I don't think about it. I don't think about falling off a ladder. I fell off a ladder before and hurt myself pretty bad, but that was a couple years ago. But my dad, he's 76, so he's getting up there, so he's got to leave the ladder work to me. I go up on the ladder, it's up against the wall anyway, so it's not like it's open, so I don't have to balance anything. It's pushed up against the wall. I just climb up the ladder and just put the lights up, hook it all up for him. I want to get him out of the way because if not, he'll be bothering me. He's already been bothering me for the past 3 days. Hey, if you're not too busy, he knows I'm busy, but he'll be like, oh, if you're not too busy, can you do the lights? I said, look, I'll do them on Saturday. Stop asking me. Like sometimes I think like he thinks I'm doing nothing all damn day. Hi, Maria. Get Daisy to put up the lights. Daisy just says she don't want to go any louder. So I can't get her to do it. I'm gonna do everything my damn self. Oh, that's all right. Victoria. Victoria, you're not gonna get a tree? Scorpio. I tried to Raina, but he's a pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass, man. Oh, my dad holds the ladder. But you know how he holds the ladder? He puts his hand like this up against the ladder and looks the other way. And he's looking at his house and looking at the things around. Meanwhile, he ain't paying me no damn mind. Doesn't matter if you have a religion or not. You can celebrate whatever you want. Christmas is not for people who have religion. Christmas is just a celebration. That's all. Some people believe in it, some people don't. People just want to celebrate Christmas so they can get some gifts. That's why people celebrate Christmas. They want gifts. They want you to say, oh, Maria is your sister? Okay. I was wondering why she just came in and just said, hi, go ask Daisy. I was like, what? Oh, that's up to you, Victoria. That's up to you. You could put a Christmas tree. I don't have a Christmas tree either. I just have a fake one, a plastic one over there that I showed you that came with cookies. You know? Oh, I know. I'm dealing with it every day. I'm dealing with it every day. At least I deal with it, and not everybody else. You know, my older brother, he could care less. My older sister, she can care less. My dad's 76 and my mom's 74, and they've worked hard all their life. They're still very active. I mean, my dad cuts his own grass, cuts his own hedges, and does things around the house. My mom don't drive no more because she has vertigo, and she doesn't drive anymore. She's scared to drive. My dad still drives and stuff, but doing things around, like doing like ladder work and things like that, he leaves that up to me. I help them out as much as I can because I'm the single one. So I told them the other day, so what if I get married next year and I have a kid? So what, you're not going to call me no more? That shit's funny. I love when they say that. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? Makes me laugh. They always look at me because they always call. I said, the reason why you call me is because I know how to do every damn thing. You know? That's what makes me laugh. Oh, Victoria. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my dad, he does a lot. My mom still does a lot too, but let's just say I do pretty much everything. Like I'm a handyman, maintenance type of guy. When it comes to doing things for the house, I do all that stuff. So they always call upon me because my brother, he doesn't do any of those things. He just works and that's it. All he wants is money and work. He don't never help out my dad or my mom. He doesn't do shit for them. He just uses them. My older sister, she's a selfish Aries, and she don't do anything for my parents either. Once in a blue moon, she'll buy them food or buy them dinner or something like that, but that's about it. Me and my youngest sister, we do everything for my parents. We do everything for my parents. Like today I went to the like I said, my friend, he's a fisherman. I went to go buy a lobster today, and I put it in my freezer so I can eat it when I get a chance. And I saw like the guy had fresh fish that my mom liked. It's called Red Heinz. So I bought a bag with 3 in it, took it down to my mom. She didn't even know. I just, came on her doorstep and said, "Here, Mom, I bought you this fish in memory of in memory of your sisters that died and my aunts." And she goes, "Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that." That's it. She tried to pay me for it, but I was like, "No, I don't want your money, bye." So she was happy. She ate one of the fish today and then caught up the rest. And I called. I said, "Hey, Mom, how was the fish?" She goes, "Oh, yeah, thanks. It was good. Thank you." That's it. And then my dad, all he wants from me is help, to help him with the house because he no longer can do certain things. So tomorrow I'm going to go down there and help him out with the house, put up his Christmas lights, put up the Christmas tree, all that type of shit. Because if I don't do it, nobody's going to help him. So I try to help him as much as I can. Oh, cool, Ilda. Nice. No, Daisy, my dad doesn't know shit. He's not handy at all. I do all the work. I'm the handy guy. He didn't teach me anything. My dad didn't teach me nothing. The only thing my dad taught me was how to respect women because he respects my mom and loves my mom. He never showed me he never showed me like he showed me how to treat a woman in like, as far as respect a woman and respect he respects my I never seen him disrespect my mom, he showed me that. But and Linda, are you all right? Good night, Linda. Yeah, so like I said, my dad, he's the type of person he showed me, that how he respects my mom and how he does things for my mom. My dad's not a handy person. He's just a labor person. Like he works hard. He was really good at his job, things like that. But my dad was always scared of change. And he learned if I teach him something, he'll still ask me to do it the next week. You know? That's how he is. It's like he don't want to do nothing. He's not lazy, but he's not smart enough to figure things out. He's smart in his own mind. He's smart at what he wants to be smart at. Like I teach him things and he don't learn. He don't care. He'll still call me and tell me how to and do it. All he knows is his name, where he lives, what he's done, and that's pretty much it. But I love him to death, though. He's cool. I have nothing bad to say about him. When I was younger, I didn't like him because he always locked me out of the house for coming home late. But that's about it. He put food on my table for years. He put me through a private school, so I can't complain. I don't know. Sometimes I think that I don't know. I swear to God. Then people wonder why I'm single. My mom calls instructors destructors. Enough said. There you go, Scorpio. There you go. My dad knows. My dad. See, one thing about me, when I was 30 years old, I was fed up. Like I had enough, so I wanted to go on my own and start my own business. And the first person that I told was my dad. I was like, Dad, I'm gonna get a big car, a van or something. I'm gonna get some tools. I'm gonna go on my own because I feel like I can do it on my own. First thing he said, hey, no way, no way. That's a big mistake. You don't know what you're doing. Nah, 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 nah. He was the most negative person out of everybody to tell me no. He's not the type of person to encourage you. He's the type of person to discourage you. And he said, no way, don't do it. My mom was kind of up and down. Like she didn't really want to say yes or no, but it was more no than yes. All my friends were like, yeah, go for it, Mark. You know what you're doing. And my oldest brother, he didn't say anything. And my oldest sister, she could care less. But my youngest sister was the only one who supported me. And because of her, I'm on my own today and still on my own. Because she got me work. He was trying to protect me, but it didn't work. He didn't protect me. He was holding me back from my dream. And if I listened to my dad, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. I'd probably be working for some loser still because of him. I've been on my own. I've had my own business for 12 years now. And it's successful. And he still asks me to come fix his shit at his house. You see? and he knows that I have work, and he's had people see him. There's actually somebody at church, at the church that he goes to, and my mom told me, but he won't tell me, you know. He's a Libra, by the way. He'll never tell me. He'll never tell me, Mark, somebody told me that you're a good electrician or something like that, right? He'll never say that shit. It's like he's weird or something, right? So my mom goes, hey, one of your clients saw us at church and spoke good about you. I was like, who? I was like, who do you know that goes to my church? She goes, oh, they don't go there on a regular basis. They just went there to pay their respects to somebody. Oh, it's so-and-so. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, they said, oh, your son Mark, he's an amazing electrician. He's working at my cousin's house, and they love him so much, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, really? I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. She goes, yes, I was proud that they were talking about my son like that. I was like, what did dad say? Nothing. So I started laughing. I was like, my dad don't give me no credit. He could give a shit. He don't give a shit about me at all. He doesn't care about if somebody praises me or not. He doesn't care. Like, he just doesn't faze. But my mom, she'll say something. Even my sister, when my people see my sister, they're like, oh, your brother Mark, he did this job. People love him. People said he did a great job, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, whatever. It's just regular to me. I really don't care. You praise me, you praise me, you don't. Don't make no difference to me. I'm not looking for attention. But like my dad, no way in hell. He told me from day one. Don't do it. Don't do it. And today, you know what he said to me today? When I came there and gave my mom the fish, the first thing he said, I got out of my car, he goes, hey, he won't say, hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing? Nothing like that, right? So he said to me, oh, I know you're busy. Look, he says, I know you're busy, right? Because December is like one of the busiest months for me, because all my clients want me to do things for them for Christmas, right? So the first thing he said to me when I got out of the car, he goes, hey, I know you're busy, but when are you going to have time to help me put up the lights and to clean this part of the house here? And I was like, I could probably do it tomorrow. Oh, okay, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah. Oh, if you could do that, yeah, I'll be here. He never says thank you. He never says nothing. And he'll be watching me. He'll be watching me do the job, and he will never say nothing, whether it's good, bad. And I don't really care if he praises me or not. It doesn't faze me. But like, he's the type of person, I'm just letting you know what type of person he is. He's not the type, he'll never say, I love you. He's never said to us, I love you, or I'm proud of you, or anything like that. He doesn't say those things. He's not the type of person to be emotionally like, but my mom would say it. Like, my mom would say, I love you sometimes. My mom would say, you know, she's proud of me or whatever, or, you know, she heard things about me or whatever, you know, but no, I'm not Latino. I'm Portuguese. I can be Latino if you want me to. I can be Latino. Everybody thinks I'm Latino when I go to the States. Yeah. I don't know, Candy. I don't know if his father was like that with him. I don't know. Because I never saw my grandfather, because when I was 5 months old in my mom, like before I was even born, he died. So my grandfather died at the age of 62. So he died early, but my grandfather was already here in Bermuda. Like he came here to work and stuff. And I don't know if he was like that because my dad never says anything. My dad never talks to me about his dad. You know, never. Like when I ask things about my grandfather, he'll just say a few things about how he worked, but my dad's a man of few words. He'll only talk. My dad talks to me a lot when we talk about sports. Now my dad sits here in this couch right here on weekends. Sunday he's gonna be up here to watch the game with me. He comes up here to watch the game. I'll be sitting over this side and he'll be sitting right here, right? And he's deaf as hell, right? He can't hear us shit. And he'll sit here and he'll be watching the game and he'll be talking like crazy. The most he talks is when we watch sports events. That's it. Hey, Annette. Well, if you say so. To me, my parents are born in the Azores, which is an island off of Portugal. They're Portuguese, so that makes me Portuguese. So I don't consider myself Latino or anything like that. I'm just Portuguese, born in Bermuda. Yeah, I can be a Latino lover if you want me to. I'll be whatever you want. Yeah, my parents are very strict, man. Ilda, you said how far is Cadiz? Where's Cadiz? Where's that? No, 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 not Spain. No, I said the Azores in Portugal. My parents are from San Miguel. It's a place right off of it's an island right off of Portugal. Listen, I know my dad's proud of me. I'm not saying my dad's not proud of me, right? Hi Tisha, how you doing? I never said my dad's not proud of me. It's just my dad's my dad is my dad is the type of person he doesn't show his emotions. You see what I'm saying? And I don't knock him for that. I don't care if he shows his emotions or not. I know he's proud of me, obviously. But it's just that even before I became a man and I was young, he never really said I love you, or you know how the modern day age is, you know. And there's a lot of people that I talk to that's my age, and they say, my parents didn't do that either, and they're Portuguese too, and things like that. But me, I'm not like that. Like when I see my nephews, the first thing I say is, "Hey, bro, I love you, man. What's up?" Or when we leave, I say, "Bye, I love you." Like I say it a lot to my nephews. They're not my kids, they're my nephews, but I say I love you to them all the time. Like if you watch my clam chowder video I asked while I was doing the video, I asked my nephew how school was. You see what I'm saying? But they want to ask me how work is or how school was or things like that because they're different. I guess that's why. I guess that's why. You and that damn Vincent. Hold on, I wanted to answer your question, Elizabeth. I don't want you to say I ignored you. You said, Mark, I have a question. When you date, are you the same way with your other half? Did you hold your feelings in or did you show how you feel? Oh, I definitely showed how I feel, for sure. Definitely. I always show how I feel. What you see right here is exactly what you see in real life. I always tell somebody how I feel. I never hold back. Never. That's how you bond with your dad over football. Cool. SR, I've never done a reading on my grandfather, but I should. I should do that. ET China, but my grandfather raised me and was a Libra, and I promise you that he's very proud of you, and he will say it one day. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he will, but it doesn't matter to me if he does or doesn't. I know deep down inside he does. Obviously, he's my dad, but he just has a hard way of saying things. Yeah, I see Charlene, you say your dad's like that too. Yeah, Juliana, yeah, he's a Libra. Yeah, like me, I hug all my nephews. I always tell them how much I'm proud of them and stuff, and their parents. Like my sister, my oldest sister, she doesn't, I never see her hug her kids. Never. I never hear her say, I love you to the kids, nothing. But even my brother, I never hear him praise or hug his kids. Like my sister and me, my youngest sister and me, we always hug. Like when I was when I was taking care of my nephews, the oldest one is 12. And he saw me, I was laying on the couch watching the game at his house, right? And he came running down. He goes, Broski, you're here. And he gave me a big hug because he hadn't seen me when I arrived because he was upstairs playing the game. And the first thing he did was come and give me a huge hug. And he's almost the same size as me, right? He's big. He's a big 12-year-old. He came and gave me a hug. Broski, you're here. Oh, look, your team's winning. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sit here for a while. And he talked to me and stuff. And because I say to them, how's your day? They say it to me. Like they learned how to have manners. And in school, when my sister went to go to the parent-teacher meetings, they say how pleasant her kids are and how well-mannered they are. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have kids personally, and people would say, oh, you don't have kids, you don't know what it's like, but that's bullshit. I have 6 nephews, and the oldest one is 17, and the youngest one is 10. And I've watched all of them grow up. I've taken care of all of them. And I know how kids are. And kids should be motivated, praised, and said, I love you every damn day. So that kid can go through life being humble towards everybody else around them. You should always teach your kids morals and values and stop, teaching them the wrong way or being, a pain in the ass to them and taking your shit out on them. Kids are very sensitive, and I hardly ever swear around them. If I'm really mad, obviously I'll swear, but I hardly ever swear around them. I hardly ever show them my emotion, like bad shit or anything like that. I always encourage them to stay in school even though I didn't, and things like that. I always tell them the truth. When they ask me something, the latest thing they asked me was what I think about gay people and what do I know about it. And I told them, look, this is what I think about gay people. It's up to you to think about it in your way, And then they'll ask me, oh, what do you think? They always ask me everything and I'll give them straight up answers. And my sister's like, don't tell them that. I'm like, I'm going to tell them exactly what I think. And that's the best way. That's why the 2 that live next to me, they always ask me everything. They'll ask me about racism and gay things. And they ask me about, because they won't ask their parents, but they'll ask me. But the oldest one, he's more in that frame of mind now where he's starting to see things. He told me today that he thought this guy was gay by the way he talked because he judged him. And I said, don't judge people like that, man, because not everybody's like that. And then when he actually talked to the guy today, he said, "Hey, I wanted to tell you, Uncle Mark, that you are right. I don't think he's gay. Even though he talks gay, I don't think he is." And I was like, "Well, see, there you go. The guy's probably a cool guy. He's probably not gay." Like, and I said, don't judge nobody, in that way. Don't do that. Like, he goes, "Yeah, you are right, Uncle Mark. He's not. He's not." I was like, "Well, there you go. You learned your lesson. That's another lesson to learn. Don't judge people, all right? You get to know the person first, and then you can make your judgment after that whether or not you want to hang with them or not." So I always tell those kids that, because their father ain't about to tell them that shit, because he's not like that. Well, my sister will, but she's more timid. Whereas my sister will be like, "Go ask your Uncle Mark, he'll tell you." And I don't feel no way about telling them, I don't feel no way about telling them, because if I had kids, I'd tell them the exact same thing. I'm not going to lie to my kids. Like, I'm going to tell them everything they need to know so they can go through life not like me. Because when I was young, I always had to guess or ask somebody else. Because my parents weren't telling me about all those things because they were too embarrassed or they didn't know how to tell you. When I might get married, Lord knows. I don't know. When I find somebody decent and somebody that's not miles and miles away from me. Finding somebody here is a task. But, we'll see. If I don't, I don't. If I do, I do. It doesn't matter. To me, I don't really care. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm happy being single. But if I find somebody, I'll try my best. If I do get married, you're all invited to my wedding. I'll have enough food there for everybody. Whether or not that happens is another ball game. I'm not the desperate type to be going around looking for marriage. I'm just the type of person, I just go with the flow. And sometimes, like, when you do find somebody decent, sometimes the person, you get to know them and you know that they, yeah, it's the way it is. A lot of people that come in these sites, they're all single. And why? Why? How many single people are in this room right now? Probably 90%. You have to search too. I do. I've searched my whole life. Let me tell you something, Annette. I always look. I'm always looking. Always. And I'll admit that. I'm always looking. The problem is sometimes you can look and you can't find. It's life. No. And there's people in here who have been married, getting a divorce, got remarried. I went to a job today, and it's my friend's mom's house, and he was married for, let me see, he was married for 15 years, and he got a divorce, and he got remarried within a year, and now he's happy. Never seen him this happy in my life. I've known him since 2002. So I've known him for 17 years. And he got divorced 3 years ago. And he's been remarried for a year and a half, 2 years now. So that's just the way it is. Gee, there you go. I know some people, look, my brother was married for 17 years and now he's getting a divorce. So Even if you get married, you're guaranteed to have a divorce if you want to, you know? That's it. Elizabeth, I've had people tell me that all my life. And that's how I live my life. I live my life that way. See, one thing, I don't go looking for it. Because when I go looking for it, I go find something that's not the right thing. That's just the way I am. Yeah. You know, I've had married people tell me, right? Listen, I had a married my sister, right? She has a maid that comes around here like twice a week, right? And this lady, she's a Portuguese lady, and she's been married for 30 years. You know what she told me? This is exactly, I'm gonna tell you exactly what she told me last week. She saw me outside working and she goes, "Hey Mark, you don't have a girlfriend, you're not gonna get married?" I said, "Nope." I said, "I don't have a girlfriend right now, and Lord knows if I'll ever get married. I really don't know. I don't know." I said, I can't say. So and she goes, "Let me tell you something. Don't get married, stay single. Okay? That's the best decision you can make because it don't make sense." And I was like, "Okay, that's great advice. Thank you." And I started laughing. And she has a sister that's my age and never been married. And she wouldn't say, "Oh, I'll hook you up with my sister" or anything. She says, "I tell my sister the same thing." And I said, "That's good advice." It was so funny. What happened, Elizabeth? Mark, it happens when you least expect it, and sometimes the pricing can be right. Yeah, of course. I agree. I look at everybody as a chance, you know? Elizabeth's like, "By the way, not me." Yeah. I can listen, I can find somebody right now, right? And then I can get married next year. And I can get divorced 5 years from now, right? That's how it works. Right. There you go, LaShawn. We're all examples in this room. We're all examples. There's people out there that's been married 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Whatever your cup of tea is, that's what your cup of tea is. And then you have people, right? I know a lady that she's my cousin, and she was married for I would say she was married for maybe 12 years, and her husband died. Right, her husband died, and she never ever got remarried. And she had a chance to date men, but she won't date nobody. Her husband died, and that's a wrap. She put a chastity belt on her coochie, and nobody ever saw that thing ever again. And she's still going out there. She's about 60, she's probably like 64, 65. And she never wanted to get remarried. She never wanted to go out with nobody because her husband died, and that was a wrap. Chastity belt on the coochie, and good night. Nobody else will see this thing ever again but me. That's how she lives her life. And she's perfectly fine. She just says she don't care. She'd rather be single and never get married again because she can get married again and your husband die again. Leave her alone, you know? I remember when my godmom, when I used to go visit her at Portugal, she used to say, "Mark, don't get married. See, your uncle died. Now I'm all alone. This is a bullshit life. Getting married is a bullshit, blah, 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 blah." You see what I'm saying? Like everybody's got their story. Everybody has their story. All right, Scorpio, good night. Thanks for coming by. Like I said, everybody's got their story. You know what I mean? Everybody has their story. And then you get people who have kids and they'll say, don't ever get kids. You get married, don't have kids. Kids are a pain in the ass. Kids are expensive. Kids are this and blah, 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 blah. I'm taking everybody's advice. Stay single as long as you can. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, some people are like that. My granny was the same way. And my grandfather died, chastity belt on the coochie, and good night. Never ever date any man again. That's a dedication, see. But see, some women, right? And some women are like that. Once they have the old school women are like that, like our grannies and shit, or some of them, you know. Or it depends. Everybody's different. But both my grannies, like they're old school. When their husbands died, they didn't go look for no new D. They didn't go look for another guy. They didn't want to get remarried. Coochie's closed. Goodbye. Only one man saw this, and one man will ever see it. That's a wrap. Besides a doctor. All right? That's exactly the truth, though. And I'm sure a lot of people's granny is in here the same way. Your moms could be the same way. You know, some people just don't want to get remarried and don't want to have another relationship with nobody after their significant other dies. That's it. I know it's funny, but it's facts. I'm just telling you exactly how these things are. Love you too, Oda. But that's what I'm saying. This is facts of life. You know? I remember my granny, she died at 94, right? And she went probably 50 years without seeing no action after her husband died. You know? That's it. It's life. And she don't care. You know? It's the way it is. There you go. You see? And some people will get a divorce and never get married again or never even want somebody again because yeah. Yeah, I agree on that. I agree. You know, some people are like that. See, Annette, I admire you for that. You see, but when I say that, I'm a bad person. You see what you just said? I could remarry, but I don't want to leave my home of 30 years, and I can't push another man on my kids. They live at home, and their childhood home, and they love. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I feel like I can't be with another person and be a part of somebody else's family. I want my own. And I keep saying that. And I live and die by that because I've seen that shit happen already to my friends. And I've seen it happen every day. And I feel like that life is not for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can't get involved with somebody who already has a family because I want my own, you know? And yes, true, I can start a family, a new family with that person and get to know their kids. But that's not the life that I want. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of life I want is to find somebody single, no kids, and and start from there. I want to start a family with somebody who's single and don't have kids. That's what I want. But sometimes when I say that, people get mad. People say, oh, well, you're not giving everybody a chance. It's not about giving everybody a chance. It's a preference. It's my preference. Just like how I just finished saying some married women that are widows, they don't want to remarry. They close the coochie and say that's a wrap. And some men are the same way. If a man's woman wife dies, they close the deal off. They say, no, that's not happening. You know, some people are like that. Like I said, it's a preference. You can't condemn somebody for their preference. I will say that to the day I die. Not saying that, I would never do it. It'd have to be the right situation, Love conquers all at the end of the day. She was 60. Their husband was 92. Hey, well, there you go. See that? Yeah. Well, there you go. See, everybody's got their opinions in here. Everybody's got their ways, That's why I look at things the way I do. It's my way of life. It's my choice. Not everybody's got the same, but I'm at the age right now where I don't really care if I have kids or not. Because I feel like I already have kids. I have 6 nephews that I adore and love. And I raised them all. I showed them all how to ride a bike. I showed them all how to play sports. I speak to them all the time. I feel like I'm already a dad indirectly, And an uncle usually is a second dad. Some people have grown up here where their grandparents are their real parents, or their uncles and aunts took care of them more than their own father and mother. Or because you're labeled as the mother and father don't mean necessarily you are. These kids next door look at me more as a father than their own father because I'm the one who does everything with them. You got me? So to me personally, whether or not I have kids is optional. And if I do have kids with somebody, they got to be under 40 and want kids. So it's hard. It's a preference. It's just the way it is. And there you go, Vicky. Your grandpa was more of a dad to you than your own dad. That's my point. I'm making valid points here and I'm stating facts that everything is a preference. We all have different situations, I said in here the other day that my uncle that is with me in spirit, he was like a second father to me because he was more outgoing. He was more praising than my dad is, All right, SR, be safe. Thanks for coming out, fam. So yeah, we could sit here and talk about this shit a million times, but yeah, I know LaShonda. Like I said, Yeah. Well, you know what, Raina? Sometimes we marry people that we want to marry, and then it doesn't work out. I want to marry a Portuguese girl because I'm Portuguese, and I favor Portuguese girls more than anything. I'd rather have a Portuguese girl than a white girl or a black girl or a Mexican girl or whatever type of girl. I prefer Portuguese women. That's what I love. That's what I like. That's who I've dated majority of. But if I can't, then I can't. Sometimes I'd probably marry somebody totally different. Who knows? I don't fucking know. But at this stage in my life, I really don't care. As long as the person's honest and decent, that's all that matters to me. Whether or not it happens or not, I really don't care. I'm at a stage in my life, I'm going 43 in February, and to have kids at this age would be a pain in the ass to me. But I would still do it if the situation was right. you know? And how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know, right? At the end of the day, if the person that I marry can have kids, you know? It's always a question out of and a it's always a question after another question. No, Brazilian is not the same, no. It's a different type of Portuguese. We speak different too. It's just like English. We all speak English, but speak English in a different way. I speak English, but speak different. I have a different accent. You know, Brazilians have a different accent, a different type of Portuguese. Well, Aries, Aries women are always in my energy. I like Aries women. I wouldn't mind being with one for the rest of my life, but I'd have to have she'd have to wear a sign that says I'm in a bad mood, I'm in a good mood. And I only speak to her when she's in a good mood. No, I'm not from Boston. I just support Boston teams. I have family in Boston. I go to Boston almost every year. I support all the Boston teams, but I live in Bermuda, and I'm born and raised in Bermuda. I've been here all my life. I say this like a million times. I'm from Bermuda, born and raised. I don't care what sign the person is. To me, that sign bullshit is just a myth. It's whatever we want at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. You know? I've had people say, oh, this sign and that sign don't work. But it's all about personality for me. Whichever personality clicks with me, that's it. That's all. I look at the person's personality. I don't care about their sign. Sign don't mean nothing to me. And that I've dated the last two women, actually the last I wouldn't say the last. Well, yeah. Two of the last three women I've dated were Sagittariuses. Sag, and Aries. It's always a damn fire sign. I have good luck with Sagittarius women and Aries women, but the relationship don't last. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in right. I'm gonna staple it to her forehead. Me, I like Saggy women. My best friend is my sister, and she's a Sagittarius. So I get along with her, even though she's a pain in the ass too. But she will say the same thing about me. It's not like I'm a saint or something. My brother's a Cancer, and he's a wuss, and we don't get along. And he lost his wife to somebody else, and he's been crying ever since. So I feel you on that. I did well. The woman I loved the most in my life was a Leo. That was my first love, and my first true love was a Leo. And that was it. Never dated a Leo since. Not because I knew she was a Leo, because back then we didn't really know signs and shit like that when we were in our teenage years. It's not like we said, oh, I'm dating a Leo, you know? You don't really know about that. You just know their birthday, but you're not sitting there going through their birth chart at 16 years old. In Boston, Daisy, there's tons of them in Boston. Every time I go, I see them. There you go. Sometimes it takes forever, Victoria. Sometimes it takes forever. Sometimes people get married quick, find their true love quick, and sometimes you find their love late. It's life. You know, sometimes sometimes the person that you should be with is right in front of you. That's how it is. But sometimes we live in denial, and sometimes we don't want to go that route, or we don't want to make that sacrifice, or we don't want to do something because of somebody else, or we're going to say, oh, what if my mom thinks about this, or what if my dad thinks about that? You see what I'm saying? I actually knew a guy who waited for his parents to die for him to get married, because he wanted to get married to somebody that they didn't like. And that's a true story. And he's happy as fuck now. That's the crazy part, because I think a lot of people try to make other people happy with their choices of love, and that's the worst thing you can do. That's one thing I never did. This is a new Aries. See, Elizabeth already told me, not me. See that? See how Aries are? One day she'll say that she wished she could have been with me back in the day. Then today she says, not me. See what I mean? Aries are like the weather. Aries are like the weather. Okay? I've dated a few of them, and their mood changes every day. One day they'll love me, one day they'll hate me. It's just an Aries thing. And Sagittarius women, they just like to flirt. They flirt, lead you on. They want to take you to bed, and then after that, they'll get fed up and leave. And Leos are the same way. They want to run your life, control the situation, have sex, and goodbye. That's exactly how they are. Oh, Lashonda, yeah, I know. But a lot of people cater to what their family wants, you know? And a lot of relationships end because you married somebody. That's the most freaked up thing, you know? Because when my brother married his wife, my parents didn't like her. Nobody did. Because they knew she was a hoe. So my brother tried to turn a hoe into a housewife, but it didn't work. It backfired. And now he realizes it's too late. And now he's alone, and she's being a hoe with somebody else. A hoe will never belong to you. And I told him that before he got married. I said, bruh, you can't turn hoes into housewives. I already tried it. It don't work. People tried it every day. It don't work. Yeah, but I love her. All right, bro, go for it then. Meanwhile, 17 years later, who looks like the ass? That's why he don't talk to me about his separation. He don't talk to me about it at all, and he hasn't talked to me about it because he already knows what I'm going to tell him. I told you. What did I tell you 17 years ago? You don't want to listen to me? Well, check you later. Right now, I'm the same way. I really don't care about what my parents think about who I'm with because I'm with them, not them. Hey, Anna, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, because look, I remember my mom told me without my dad knowing, right? My mom told me, she goes, let me tell you something. When I was going to marry your dad, my mom and dad say, hell no, you ain't marrying him. You ain't going to Bermuda on the goddamn plane by yourself and go marry some man that we know just from the neighborhood. This guy's writing you letters talking about come to Bermuda and marry him. You're going? Well, bye. My mom got on a plane, came to Bermuda and married my dad and been here since. And my granny ended up coming to Bermuda, and things like that and being cool. But she never really liked my dad. But my parents have been together for 50 something years. The same thing with my mom. My mom's mother-in-law, my dad's mom my granny did not want to see them together. But they got together, had 4 kids, lived a good life, and they're still living today. They're still together 50 years later. You see, it's not about, that's what I'm saying. There's always options, choices, demands, and the last thing you want is your parents to tell you, I told you so. Because then you're going to say to yourself, damn it, my parents are right. I shouldn't have married that hoe. Or I shouldn't have married that person. Because love is blind and deaf. Sometimes we're going to make that wrong decision and sometimes we make the right decision. It's this life. It happens to people every single day. That's why I stress to a lot of people, when you're in a relationship, you got to keep that shit's like a full-time job. You got to take care of him first. If you don't take care of him first, somebody else will. As soon as you fuck up, that person can get vulnerable and get loved up by somebody else, and then you lost the person that you've loved for the past umpteen years because you didn't want to maintain your friendship. People get comfortable when they get married. When they get married, they feel like they accomplished their goal, and because you're married, you got to go by all the vows that you preach and the vows that you say to each other. It don't work that way. And I stress to a lot of people, you have to keep having a full-time marriage and a relationship is like a full-time job. You got to be there 9 to 5. You got to be there more than 9 to 5. You got to be there 24/7. And you preach your vows to that person in church or wherever you got married, you got to live and die by that shit. And if you don't, somebody else is going to take the person that you love. You might not ever see him or get him back. Or if it ain't meant to be and you go your mutual way, then that's different. There's always different situations. But that's my whole perspective on that shit. But there you go, LaShonda. That's what I'm saying. They had to get to know her. Exactly, Raina. Sounds like it's raining. Oh. I had an abortion charge getting after my ex. And we were together. She would hit on him in front of me. Shit at the fan. I know, right, Jesse? Yeah, it is raining. I thought I heard rain. That would piss me off, Vicky. She said she was not going to bring another man into my daddy's house. Exactly. See that, LaShonda? That's what I call a person who respects people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would listen, if I got married and my wife died, I would never get remarried again. To me, that would be like disrespecting the person that I love and care for, especially if it was a good marriage and I had kids and all that shit. Like, I don't want to bring somebody else into my house, and then you gotta constantly think. Actually, somebody the other day came in here. I can't remember who it was. And I told them that the person said they were trying to move on and to another relationship after their husband died. And the husband was telling me, look, tell her I'm okay with it if she moves on. I'm still gonna be here for her regardless. You see what I'm saying? We never know. Like, some people want to try, some people don't. You know, some people, but at the end of the day, when the person dies, some people don't want to go into another route, want to go into that. Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, I agree on that. Absolutely. You know, that's what I'm saying. People, oh, because things aren't right. Yeah. Hey, Jan. Yeah. Took me far right. But see, sometimes we need that time, Jan. Sometimes people need time. Some people don't. Like I was saying earlier, I know a guy who got divorced after years, 15 years, and got remarried the next day. I mean, the next year. That's crazy, you know? To me, it was crazy, but to me, now the person's happy like more than I've ever seen the person. And I also have somebody that I know that's a family. This person's been married 3 times. First wife cheated, second one died, and now he's on the third one. You see, some people can just move along, and some people can't. Like I said earlier, some people can. They put the chastity belt on and they say, "That's it, shop closed, no more." And some other people say, "You know what? My husband or my wife died. It's time for me to go into a new relationship, try to find somebody else." Because some people can't live without a relationship. Some people can't have to be with somebody. I can honestly say, and this is the truth, I don't need somebody to complete my life. If I never get married and I never have another relationship for the rest of my life, it will not bother me. It will not make me a different person. It will not make me cry on this fucking couch every day. It don't faze me. But to other people, it does. Everybody is different. Some people need a relationship. Some people want a relationship. And some people have to have somebody. But me, I don't have to have nobody to complete me. I'm happy by myself. I go away by myself. I do everything by myself. I have my family. I live by myself. I wash my own fucking clothes. I make my own food. I make my own money. I have my own car. I have my own every damn thing. So you don't need nobody to complete your life. You want somebody to complete your life. And once you have that frame of mind, like how I do right now, then it doesn't matter to me. If I find somebody, that person's gonna be lucky as fuck to have somebody that's already complete. That's it. That's how I look at it. As simple as that. That's my perspective and that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. That's just me. But like I said, there's a lot of people who don't want to be in a relationship or they feel like they have to be in a relationship to feel completed. Some people need that coochie every day. Somebody wants to see different coochies every day. Somebody wants to see that dick every damn day, or they need a guy or they need a woman to be with them all the time. But not Marky. Marky don't play that life. That's just me. Don't faze me. Really doesn't. That's the truth. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. I'm just telling you how I feel. That's just me. And if I got married and I had kids and my wife died, I probably won't get married again. I might date, might get into a relationship if the person's decent, or I feel like I want to, but I probably wouldn't. It's just me, you know? I've always had people tell me you don't need somebody to complete you. All you need is yourself. And I believe that 100%. Yeah, well, that's how you look at it, Raina. That's cool. If that's how you look at it, that's how you look at it. You know? I agree, Kelly. That's how I am. That I just finished saying earlier that I have a lot of friends, right? The reason why I made this statement earlier and I've made it in the past, I've seen a lot of my friends go into an already made family relationship and it backfires because they take on that person's kids, they take on that person's responsibilities, and it's harder if you already have kids, then it's different. But if you're single and you go into an already made family, maybe 5 out of 10 are gonna work. And with my friends that I've seen, it ain't happening. Not to say that I'm not gonna be that person, but it's very, very hard, because you have to win over. If I'm single, right? So if I start dating Elizabeth, right, and she's already got a family, I have to win her kids, all of them, and I gotta show their kids that I'm enough for their mom and better than how their dad treated their mom and how their dad treated them. You see what I'm saying? I have to win not only her kids too. That's a hard task for a single person that don't have kids and don't have that experience, with a marriage or something. Now, if you're already married, you have 2 kids and somebody else has 2 kids, then you can kind of juggle it out. You already know what it's like, because you have your own. But for me, that's a whole nother ball game. And the more kids, the more you have to go and show these kids, look, I'm coming into your life. I'm going to be your stepdad. So as soon as your kids see me treat you or do something like that your dad didn't do, it's going to be comparison and choice and a whole lot of fucking drama. I'm just using you as an example. That's all. My bad. Sorry. But I'm just saying, it's facts. It's facts. It's anybody in general who has kids. It's hard. Yeah, we're still on just talking about that. Well, it's a part of life, Raina. It's a part of life. It happens, Vicky. But I know some people. I know some people, right, that have. I know some single guys that have been in relationships with women who have kids already, and it worked out perfectly fine. And the only advantage is that person's father was a piece of shit. So when this person came in, they became their real father. They became a father figure to them because the kids didn't know no better. You got me? There's so many different perspectives and ways that you can look at all these things. You see? But what's the chances of that happening? 5 out of 10, in my opinion. So it's hard. It's hard. It's hard for me to even consider that, you know? And I'm sure a lot of people agree with me 100%. And if you're the person, then you got to put yourself in my shoes. How would you do? How would you feel? You know? I think there's a movie out like that where somebody tried to actually. I watch The Young and the Restless on a regular basis. That's my soap opera, right? And it happens on there every day, where the kid is involved with somebody else's mom, you know, and they have to start to get to know him. And then, you know, they don't like him. I want my real mommy. I don't want you. I want my real daddy. My daddy used to do this. You don't do it. You know, shit like that. I don't want to have to listen to that shit, man. You know, and then you got to deal with the in-law, the sister-in-law, the mother-in-law, the exes, and I ain't got time for that fucking shit, man. Me, I end up slapping the shit out of the baby daddy, and then the kids will hate me, and I just can't deal with that dumb shit. Yeah, I'll admit I watch Young and the Restless, and I'm glad I do, because Young and the Restless has taught me a lot. It's taught me that Young and the Restless is out there for a reason. I'm not thinking too much into it, Marianne. It's just facts. I'm just stating facts about how life is in general. Just how life is in general. It happens every day to people every single day. It's a choice we have to make. You know, it's not about thinking. It's not about thinking too much. It's about telling you how I feel, how it is for other people, how what we've experienced other people do. You know, of course I think every day. I'm always thinking. Change someone that doesn't want life, can't force someone to be happy. Yeah, I agree, Kelly. I agree, Vicky. It all depends. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, it's late. I think it's time for me to go now. Yeah, we all, like I said, we all accept. We have to accept who we need to accept. You know, nobody, look, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I am perfect. I'm never going to find a perfect relationship. Nobody is. Nobody's going to ever find a perfect relationship. There's people in here that are married right now. They'll tell you right now, it's not perfect. Marriage ain't perfect. Relationships ain't perfect. Friendships aren't perfect. I'm not looking for the perfect person. That doesn't exist. You know? But see, a lot of women will look at me as a man and judge me and say that I don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm this and I'm that. A man never wins to a woman. And I can tell you blue in the face about how I feel, but I'm always going to be wrong in your eyes. So it's a no-win situation for a man. And you can say the same thing about a woman, or how you look at me, or how we look at each other. All right? Just know that everything I say on here is how I feel. We all have different feelings. We all have different perspectives. We all have different opinions. It's a way of life. Just don't take it personal. All right? Vicky. All right, fam. Yeah, it was a nice convo. I like talking about things like this, you know. Everybody gives their perspectives and nobody gets mad. Everything was calm, we're all good. There's no reason to get mad. That's why I try to explain to people that this is just my opinion. You have yours, I have mine. We have perspectives, we have wants, needs. At the end of the day, it's life. All right? Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming out. It was real. 3 hours of chatting was nice. I'm glad I came on. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be around tomorrow anyway. All right? Good night. Have a good one.